What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title and thumbnail, we are having a problem with the 3,000 gallon saltwater pond. So about a week ago, I noticed the fish just didn't look that well. Their eyes were foggy. So I ended up calling Brad. He's a buddy of mine that helps maintain all the aquariums I have, helps me do water changes, test the water, and just makes sure everything is doing good and healthy. So I ended up calling him as soon as I noticed the fish didn't look well. He came over, he tested the water to make sure there was nothing wrong with the water quality. We then figured out the water was fine and it had nothing to do with the water quality. So we came over to the conclusion that it has to be something with the fish, like something there's either ick on the fish or a parasite or something. So we examined the fish, we couldn't really tell. So we actually took out one of the smaller lionfish and dipped them in a freshwater tank. It's called the freshwater dip, and pretty much what it does, as soon as you put the fish in the freshwater dip, all the flukes or ick or any parasites should fall off, and you'll actually be able to see them fall off. We ended up not seeing any flukes or anything. So as of right now, we honestly have no clue what it exactly is. We definitely know it is a parasite of some sort that is just affecting them, and it could be internally. So it may not be something we see outside on the fish, but internally, something is obviously messing with them. So as you guys know, these fish are usually like so aggressive. They know us, they have tons of personality, they're coming up, but right now they're sick. And you can just tell they're sick. They're not acting themselves. Their coloration is completely gone. In the past week, I've really taken a step away from filming to really focus on bringing these fish back to their health. We set up a protein skimmer. We've set up a 150 watt UV sterilizer that's actually supposed to kill all the parasites, any diseases that's in this water. It obviously won't kill everything because there is still some that are inside the fish, but for the most part, anything living throughout the water, it will kill. We also treated the pond with a general cure. It's actually going through its treatment right now. We are now just waiting to do a water change on the pond. It's been about 48 hours since this treatment has been going, and we're going to be doing a whole 25% water change. You got to remember, this is a 3,000 gallon saltwater pond. So to treat something this big, it's 10 times harder than treating something that's about 50 gallons or even 200 gallons. You're dealing with a lot more water, a lot bigger of fish, and a lot of different fish. And what I mean by different fish is that some fish are affected by the treatment and some fish are not affected. For example, if we added copper to this, it would probably end up killing all the parasites, but there would be a good chance that it could kill our sharks and our eels. And now our sharks and eels, they're actually not affected by this parasite whatsoever. They're still acting normal. It's really just our big scaly fish, bumblebee grouper, blue and yellow cod, emperor snapper. And obviously it sucks to see the fish like this. You guys know how much effort and time I put into this pond. I've upgraded these fish from 200 gallons to 1,000 gallons to a 3,000 gallon. And now we just actually had our pond delivered about 2 days ago, being 6,500 gallons. And that was all plans for them to obviously go into. I wouldn't even have this 3,000 gallon pond if it wasn't for these guys. They're the one that made me make the move into getting something this big because they needed it. And now we have a 6,500 gallon pond being built for them. So obviously we're gonna do whatever we can. We have been doing whatever we can to bring these fish back to their normal selves and healthy. And like I said before, I did have Tommy and Brad both come out here, test the water, look at them fish for themselves. Tommy is actually a marine biologist, and he actually had no clue himself what was happening with the fish. Obviously, like I said, we know it's a parasite of some sort, but exactly we don't know. Now you're probably wondering, how did a parasite get in the pond? Well, there's many ways a parasite could have gotten in this pond. It could have been from when we bought a fish from a pet store or when we caught something. So we've never had a problem like this in the pond. We've had it set up for about a year and a half. We've added fish throughout the whole time of having it and have never had any sort of problem like this, from ick to flukes or any sort of parasite. As of right now, we do not know what's going on with the saltwater pond, what exactly is bothering them. We obviously know it's some sort of parasite. Hopefully this stuff can do the job. I did see some people recommending this. Tommy and Brad both recommended it as well. So we're gonna try it out. We do have Charlie coming to do a water change, and I'm gonna show you guys that process as well, because I don't think I've ever showed you it. And honestly, right now, it's just a waiting game. We're doing everything we can. I wanted to at least update you guys. This has been going on for a week, but I haven't really filmed much of it. I've taken videos on my phone here and there, but really, I've just been focusing on getting these fish back to their normal health and trying to save them. Well, Charlie is here, and this is how we actually do all the water changes. We do one water change every month, and that's pretty much like the main thing to keeping these fish healthy. Big water changes, and yeah, you're gonna see how it's done. Big old cycle. There she goes. All right, filling the pond back up. We did like about a 30% water change, and that will definitely help with the fish's health. And with the treatment, it's been about 48 hours, so we're now doing the water change. It has been 24 hours since we've done the water change, and the fish are definitely looking a little better. Also, if you guys have any information that can possibly help with the pond and treating the pond and getting these fish back to their normal selves, let me know in the comments down below. Anything helps, any information, drop it down in the comments down below. These fish truly do mean a lot to me. I'm sure you guys know I love them with all my heart. I literally treat them like they're my own kids. I honestly probably feed them more than I feed myself. And I'm gonna do whatever I can, guys, in my power to make sure these guys get back to 100% healthy. You already know that. I do wanna share a little bit good news with you, and that being our mini saltwater pond. This thing is absolutely thriving. We got our mini puffer fish right there. Look at him. So cute, along with our damsels. And then we got our stingray right there just chilling in the sand. She's doing awesome. And they're actually already eating, and I'm gonna get some food to show you guys. I got a little brine shrimp cube, and these guys are actually already trained. You're gonna see them come up and hand feed out of my hand. Watch this. Oh, there's our puffer. Look at him. Come on, buddy, get it, get it. Oh, he's in the current. He's in the current. Look at our grouper right there. That is so sick. Now I'm just gonna let the cube do its thing. Watch. Oh, little grouper, he's gonna blow up on it. Look at this, they're not even afraid of me. Look at the grouper. He literally wants to come eat it out of my hand right now. Come on, buddy. Look at him. This is so sick. All right, I'm gonna put it right there. Watch him. Oh, that's awesome. At least on a good note, the mini pond is thriving. Everything in here is eating. It's been about 4 days since we've gotten these fish, and they're all doing really good. So fortunately, the mini pond is thriving. Unfortunately, our 3,000 gallon pond is going through a rough patch right now. I'm trying to stay as positive as possible during this time. Obviously, it's very hard seeing your animals slowly like fight off the sickness or even get sick. So bear with me during this time. I'm gonna keep you all updated. But with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.